An English professor I once heard lecture about Hawthorne explained why we no longer pay much attention to his sketches, such as Little Annie's Ramble and Rills from the Town Pump. Time forces us to winnow, he said, and sometimes we winnow well. America's bookstores and libraries bulge with books, more than anyone can dream of reading in a lifetime, and so we are compelled to make choices. Sometimes those choices are instantaneous, scanning the shelves and giving a title and dust jacket no more than a moment's glance. Here are some examples to guide you in making your own choices. Playing Through, A Guide to the Unwritten Rules of Golf by Peter Post. If golf itself is not dull enough for you, you can watch golf on television. If golf on television is still too exciting, try a book about golf. The Intellectual Devotional, Modern Culture by David S. Kidder and Noah D. Oppenheim. Revive your mind, complete your education, and converse confidently with the culturati. If seeing culturati on the cover isn't repulsive enough, consider just how educated and knowledgeable you will be after reading 365 one-page potted biographies. The Smart Cookie's Guide to Making More Dough. How 5 young women got smart, formed a money group, and took control of their finances. By the Smart Cookies with Jennifer Barrett. Let's see. If you can get people to pay $24 American for a book with a stale pun in the title, you can probably take in a fair amount of dough. Addicted? By Marilyn Frymouth, Ph.D. If the author's name is followed by Ph.D. on the jacket, put the book back on the shelf and move on. Sowing Atheism, the National Academy of Science's sinister scheme to teach our children they're descended from reptiles by Robert Boyd Johnson, Jr. While some amusement is to be had by leafing through the work of obvious cranks, sales of their books just encourage them. Twice Loved by Laurie Copeland in the Bells of Timber Creek series. Will Willow sacrifice her future security for a chance at true love? When a book poses a question on the jacket, ask yourself whether you really care about the answer. Universe, God's Jewel by Nick Kostovic. A result of long-term research that drew to a close 9 years ago with the construction of the equipment for the amplification of energy fields for the complex attraction of the elemental values of the sun ray. The Luxury Bathroom by Samantha Nestor. If you're spending $60 for a book on vulgarly tricked-out water closets, then perhaps it's time that a conservator was appointed for you. Of course, this being America, you're free to read any or all of these books. But if you take my advice and give them all a miss, that is as good as saving $270.70. I am John McIntyre, and this has been a public service by You Don't Say.